Hello everybody, this is Peyton McDonald, and I want to do some videos to hold everybody over until I get the iCat fixed. I still haven't gotten that done. It's not really something I can do by myself, so I have to wait on someone to help me with that can actually see. So I'm going to be doing another series of videos on the test modes for the iPads. And I want to go into as much detail as possible. Other people have figured some of these out. I started the whole Idog test mode thing with the 2005, and then other people figured the other ones out by doing sort of the same thing. But I want to kind of go through every one of them, or at least all the ones that I have. I don't have a soft speaker, I don't have a clip, I don't have an amp, I don't have an iTurtle. But out of the ones that I do have, I want to go through all of those and show the test modes. So we're going to start off with the Sega Idog. Now there's two ways you can do this. Really they're both the same way, but if it's off, you can just kind of press the two head buttons at the same time to start the test mode sequence, or you can hold down the head buttons and press the reset button. So since it's already off, it'll still keep my volume level and everything, so I won't have to worry about turning it up again. I'm just going to do the head buttons. So after you do the head buttons and it turns on, it won't make any noise, and you only have about 2 seconds to do something. But it will turn on, and within that 2 seconds you have to press the tail and the nose. Oh, and also mine has no tail, which is really bad because neither does my other one, and I wanted to get both of them fixed. This one lost its tail twice. I don't remember what happened the first time. I think it fell off the table. Someone knocked it off. And the tail broke off. So I was like, okay, well, I'll use the tail from my broken one. So I took this one apart and popped the new tail in. And then someone was messing around with the iDog and dropped it. And now now the second tail is broken. So I can still press the button, but it does not have the tail. But anyway, so you do the tail and the nose after you do the head buttons. So we're gonna go to head buttons. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe I will do it, the reset button. Okay, so reset, hold the head buttons, let go of them, it'll beep, tail, nose. Oh, you know what, let me do that because I'm gonna hold down the nose and turn the volume up. Okay. Should be all the way up now. I only need to press it like 4 times, but I like to make sure it's up since you don't really get a response from changing the volume. So now you're in the test mode. So this first mode is just basically saying that you're in the test mode, doesn't really do anything. So to get into the first actual part of the test mode, you hit the nose. You use the nose to go through all the different sections. So the first part is the LED test, and that is also where you can listen to all the songs. You can use the 2 head buttons, the right one to go forward, and the left one to go back. For some reason, you can't, when you get to the last one, here we go, and you try to hit the right one again, it won't go back to the first one. But if you're on the first one, you go hit the left button, it will take you to the last one. So you can continuously loop through all of them going backwards, but not forward for some reason. See, there you go. Okay, so anyway, And it will test all the lights. It'll go start with red, green, and blue. I wonder if there was supposed to be blue lights originally around the edges too. That would have been cool. Just because it kind of stops. And it's like the perfect amount of time, as if it was trying to test blue lights around the edges. So that I think it would have been really cool to see blue lights around the edges too, instead of just in the middle. So now this is the second part where you can test the other sensors. So the two head buttons will light up the two top lights in red, and then the tail will light up the middle. Okay. Hit the nose again. This is the light sensor test. And the light sensor is right here, right on the bottom corner of the face. So if it senses the light changes, it will. There you go. Okay, there we go. It will light up the middle light. Okay, so this is the microphone test. So as I'm talking, you can probably see that the middle light is lighting up red. And not only does this do the microphone, but if you have something plugged in, it will also test the audio input. So if it recognizes sound, that middle light, I think, will flash green. So then we'll go to the next part. Okay. Okay. Supposed to be a motor test. I've had this problem before. Let's fix that. Okay. Got some better batteries. That's the one thing I don't like about rechargeable batteries, is they can die when you least expect it. At least with normal batteries, they have, you get some warning before they just completely die on you. I don't know the certain, there's a specific term for it, I don't know, but rechargeable batteries don't output as much power, so they don't last as long. But then when they get low, they don't have as much power to keep going as normal batteries do. They just die, or at least mine do. So let's try this again. Motor test. So when you hit the nose, it'll continuously move the ears. And then you can also do the position sensors for the motors. So the top, or the left button on the head, stops the ears when they're up. The right button stops them when they're down. And then if you want them to continuously move again, you hit the tail. And then that's it for this one. The next one will move the motor the other way, which turns the head. And the spring is broken in mine, so the head doesn't turn. It just kind of, it's about like the pups. It doesn't stay in one place, and it doesn't spin either. So then of course it's the same thing. Two different positions for the head, and the tail continuously moves them. And now it will test the memory. It will actually turn itself off when you press the nose. So now it's off. You can leave it like this for as long as you wanted to. And what this does is tests like the built-in memory that saves the songs you have unlocked, the the current mood that it's in, basically everything like that. So it puts some, what I can imagine would be kind of some test data in the memory, so that when it turns back on, you can use the nose or any button really, because that's what you can do to turn it on. It will turn back on, and this is the end of the test mode. It will play that song and flash random lights and move the head and ears randomly. And then last thing is, I guess this could be considered kind of a test thing. It automatically resets. And one thing that I've always found pretty cool about the Sega Idog is it can do some glitches, but it also it has some interesting ways of stopping itself from glitching. I don't know, I haven't seen too many other things that have glitch-proof software. But it can somehow sense if everything is not working like it should and automatically reset itself. Which, in my opinion, that's how you know you've made a really good quality product. Is there's a reset button. It is very big, so you can easily press it. You don't need something really small to go in there and press it. But if you're using it normally, you really don't even need the reset button, because if something happens, it's going to reset by itself and fix whatever was wrong in the programming. So that, I think, is pretty cool. Sometimes I wish I could turn that off because I just love glitches and stuff. And I sometimes I just like to mess with the batteries, so I wish I could disable that. But when it comes to the quality of the thing and using it normally, you don't want it to glitch out all the time. So that's really cool. I would say it's at least 95% accurate. There's only one time that it has frozen up where it didn't automatically reset. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for the Sega Idog test mode. I will see you all in the next video when I do the 2005 Idog test mode.